Hey, what's up, YouTube? So we're back at it. It is Monday Night Football, but before we talk about the picks that we have for today's games or today's two games, let's talk about what happened on Sunday. Now we are in the green, right? Which is amazing. So if you followed my YouTube plays, you made some profit for from yesterday. What we did is we went for volume, right? I wanted to give YouTube some volume. So that is how I do my price picks for my premium picks. What we do is we give you volume so that you can win some money. Because look, I'm not going to lie and sit here and tell you that every play that I send you is a lock. Is it a lock? No, right? If anybody tells you, hey, this got to hit this play, it's a freaking lock. Let me tell you something. It's probably not a lock. They're lying, and you probably shouldn't take their advice anymore. But what I can tell you is that I'm going to do the best research to give you the best plays possible every single damn week. Now, is every play going to hit? No, absolutely not. That is just unrealistic. But what is realistic is that if you follow this model that we have, if you follow the game plan that I provide, then we are going to see some profit. Now, it may be slower for some, it may be quicker for some, depending on how big your bankroll is, right? My goal for this YouTube channel is to take those with a small bankroll and may help you earn some money, right? So let's talk about what happened on Sunday. So I gave you Jared Goff, Josh Reynolds, Derek Carr, and Michael Thomas to go over in passing and receiving. Now, Goff, you see here, over 267, he didn't hit. Josh Reynolds, he was non-existent in the game. Derek Carr, he injured his shoulder. To be honest, we should have gotten a refund for that. I don't know what happened with the price picks. They didn't give us a refund. It is what it is. Michael Thomas, he didn't hit his over as well. Now, so those were the plays for that. Now, the other play that didn't hit was this one. Man, Trevor Lawrence and Calvin Ridley. Trevor Lawrence ended up hitting Dak Prescott. The receivers just did not. We're just not being utilized a lot. Calvin Ridley, I don't know what is going on with him. Hopefully, him and the Jaguars get it figured out and get back to their winning ways like they had in Week 1. Like, Week 1 looked completely different than how they looked in Week 2 and Week 3. Now, CD Lamb, you would think against the Arizona Cardinals, against probably the worst team in the NFL, that the Cowboys, probably maybe top three best team in the NFL, will go ahead and drop bombs, outscore them, things like that. It was not the case. The Cowboys did not look like themselves, and they ended up actually losing the game. And then even then, I was like, all right, you know what? All right, Dak Prescott and the Cowboys are down. Guess what? They're gonna have to throw a lot, which they kind of did, but they didn't. They kept going to the run using Tony Pollard, which I was okay with because I have him on my fantasy team, but they just were not using CD Lamb. As you can see here, he got about 53 yards, and he needed 71.5. Man, I thought he was going to hit that 71.5 easily, but that was just not the case. We lost $10 on with this play, and the other play make that $10 loss. But we go over here. Sorry, not that one. Let's go over here. So I just want to show y'all something. This is a taco play, right? If you see here, now I didn't put this on my YouTube. This is a taco play. So what happened was we took Zach Gallen, which if you know about Price Picks every Tuesday, they put out Taco Tuesday picks, right? And what that means is they pretty much get a player, and Zach Gallen originally was supposed to be over 5.5 in his pitch count, and with Price Picks, they dropped him one down. They put him under 4.5, meaning anytime there's a taco pick, think of it like a minus 400 to minus 700 money line. There's a 90% chance that the play is gonna hit. So every time you show up on a Tuesday and you see a taco play, run up that taco play. There's a $25 limit. As you can see here, I only put $10. So there's a $25 limit. But what you can do is, which is the best strategy, is split up that limit and say you put 5 different plays of $5, and then you use up that taco play in 5 different plays. That is amazing, right? So he hit 5. If I didn't get him in taco, right? That sounds ridiculous to say, but if I didn't get him with this taco play, he wouldn't have hit because his original play was over 5.5, and he got 5 strikeouts. And then we did Kirk Cousins over yards, Prescott over yards, Addison over yards, and again going back to that CD Lamb. Man, he really let me down this Sunday, but it is what it is. Like I said, I live here in Dallas, so it is amazing. I love betting on the Dallas players and games to do good, just because it's always fun going out and watching the games, and hoping for CD Lamb, Dak Prescott to go crazy. So that hit with a flex, it got me just a little $20 there. Now, look at this one right here. This was a really fun one for me because some of you may know I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan. So this was really a really great game. I put this on YouTube. This is one of the free YouTube plays. Kirk Cousins over, Herbert over. I said both of these quarterbacks will get over 300 yards. And look at that. 348 for Kirk, 382 for Herbert. And then Jordan Addison plus Mike Williams. Go back and watch that last YouTube video. I said one of these players is going to hit that. Mike Williams did this by himself, right? They got over 173 together. And then same thing with this. I said one of these players will easily hit this by themselves. They both hit this by themselves. They got a total, this is nuts. They got a total of 364 yards by them together. A total of 364. So that was amazing. No stress with those plays. Easy win there, but not every win is an easy win. But as you can see here, we profited for Sunday, right? We went 1 for 3. Realistically, that sounds crazy, right? We hit 1 out of 3 plays, but if you see, one play wins you. In this case, it's 10x. So one play we put $5 in to win 50. We lost. That means we risked $15, but ultimately we win $50, right? If I were to tell you, hey, give me $15 and I'll give you $50, would you take that? I'll take that any single day. If anybody wants to do that, give me $50 and I'll give you 15. Let me know and I'll do that offer. I'll do that trade offer for you. But that's always a good day, right? Now, of course, it's only $50 because we only put $5. If you would have put $50, guess what? The payout would have been $500. Okay. Now, let's say you put 50 on each 3 of those. You lose 150, but guess what? You made $500 watching freaking football. I'll take that any single day, twice on Sunday, literally, because we got multiple games. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about. This is another loss, but this is one of the premium picks over here. I'll just show y'all since I scroll down. Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers, Deshaun Watson, Amari Cooper almost hit on this premium pick. Man, this should have gone over. It is what it is. Man, actually, Lamar Jackson, beginning of the week was over. His projection was over 202.5. So if you see there, 202, bad beat for those that had him over 202. 202.5. But anyways, let's talk about the plays that we have for Monday Night Football. We got 2 games this tonight. So let's talk about the Baker Mayfield series that we have going on right now. Baker and the Bucks are going crazy. Let's see if they could go to 3-0. I really think they will go to 3-0. It is against Philly. It's a tough game, but you never know. Baker might go out and just surprise everybody. So I'm going Baker Mayfield over in yards because they're going to be passing a lot, and Philly has not been great against the pass, but they're killer against the run. So we're definitely going to take Baker over in yards there. We're going to take Matthew Stafford over 254.5 in yards because he's gone over in yards each single time. He's hit 300 yards every single game, right? Over 300 passing yards. And then, of course, we're going to take Mike Evans plus Puka Nacua over 120.5 receiving yards. Mike Evans, he's gonna be defended by Darius Slay, so he's gonna have a tough time. But Puka Nacua, those Cincinnati Bengals cornerbacks are actually pretty good. So the combination of those two, we could definitely hit that. I could see each of them going for 70 yards. If one of them gets 100, the other one gets 40. We're in it, right? It's a good win there. So we're gonna do 3 picks to pay 125 on that. Okay, now. We got this 4-pick play today as well. We're gonna go Jalen Hurts, Baker Mayfield. Okay, both again, Jalen Hurts and Baker. Let's hope Baker doesn't kill us because then he's gonna mess up both plays. But anyways, Jalen Hurts over 239, Baker over 226, and then of course we're gonna double down again. We're gonna do Devontae Smith plus Chris Godwin over 115.5 receiving yards. Again, I think Well, we only need one of these to hit. And you saw Devontae Smith last week against the Minnesota Vikings. He caught a 70-yard bomb for a touchdown. Chris Godwin is going to be lined up at the slot, and like I said, the Eagles are not that good in defending the pass. But guess what? What they're really not good at is defending the slot receivers. So Chris Godwin is definitely going to feast. He is a huge he gets a lot of yards after the catch. So expect Chris Godwin to go off. I think this is going to be a big breakout game for him. For everybody that has him in his fantasy team, get ready for a touchdown. Talking to myself. I have him on two of my fantasy teams. Chris Godwin is definitely going to get a touchdown this week. Let's go. And then A.J. Brown and Mike Evans. Again, is this going to be the Mike Evans show? Is this going to be the Chris Godwin show? It doesn't really matter because I'm hoping for it to be. What I really want it to be is Chris Godwin show, A.J. Brown show over go nasty over 100 yards each of them, and Jalen Hurts going to be a beneficiary. Jalen Hurts and Baker Mayfield going to be a beneficiary of some great wide receiver plays that we're going to have today. So that is the two plays that I have for you today. It is Monday Night Football. Let's make some money. And I'm going to go ahead and make a play for Tuesday so I can show you what that Taco Tuesday looks like. I'm going to show you how to really utilize those taco plays and have a great game plan to set you up for a good Sunday. All right, everyone. Have a good week. Let's make some money today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care and have a great day.